So leading up to the Crawford vs. Canelo Alvarez showdown, one of the biggest stories was that Jaron "Boots" Ennis was working alongside Canelo as he prepared for the fight. At first, everyone thought Canelo himself had invited Boots in. But the twist? It was actually Ennis who reached out to Canelo, asking if he could help him prepare for the Crawford bout. Now listen, lads. When I first heard that Ennis was going to be working with Canelo, before knowing who made the first move, I didn't have a problem with it at all. But finding out that it was Boots chasing Canelo down, that changed the tone. It came across as a little suspicious, didn't it? I still remember when Boots was asked if he planned on watching the fight. Keep in mind, this was while he was still training with Canelo. And instead of saying, "Of course," he gave these strange, non-committal answers like, "I don't know, it depends how I feel, or maybe if I'm training, I might not watch it." Honestly, I thought, hang on a second. You went out of your way to contact Canelo, to join his camp for this fight of the decade against Crawford, but you're not even sure if you'll watch it? That doesn't add up. It's like reaching out to Joe Frazier back in the day, asking to join his camp to prepare for Ali, and then saying you're not sure if you'll tune in because you might be busy. It just sounds ridiculous. Then you had people like Brian Norman Sr. calling Boots a hater for refusing to give another black American fighter the respect he deserves. And that's when I thought, yeah, this is not a good look for Ennis. I've said this before. Leading up to the fight, it always struck me as odd that Boots and his father, Bozy Ennis, were never aligned in their predictions. Around the same time, Boots picked Canelo to win, saying Crawford would be too small. But Bozy? He said Crawford could actually stop Canelo with a body shot. That contrast was already strange enough.
You feel me? Boots is a faker, and Bozy is a realist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's simple as that. Bozy giving Boots his props. Giving Crawford his props. Boots over here shout out. They asked the man a simple question. They asked him about the performance and what do you think and what do you think. The man said it's boxing. Why you can't just give him his props? You got a problem with anybody else? You said that Boots. You said that Canelo gonna whip his ass. You're a hater, bro. Clearly. They call me a hater. He the hater. You feel me? Get that same energy around. That's all I'm saying.
Do you believe him? Do you believe he didn't watch the Terence Crawford and Canelo fight?
Not at all. He watched that damn fight. He watched that fight. He watched my son fights. He done watched all these damn fights. He watched these fights. He know he watching these fights. He's absolutely watching these fights. He's watching all the fights. He's saying he's not watching. He's a damn lie. He's watching these fights. And if he didn't watch them then, he gonna go back and watch the fight. Like, why would you not watch the fight of the century so far, this century? You understand what I'm saying? You got, because he don't want Crawford to be as great as he is. Last time we checked, you can do everything better than Crawford, right? That's what he said. He can do everything better than Crawford. Well, you went and called Canelo to try to help him, and according to Yo-Yo, you got your ass whooped, or if you didn't get your ass whooped, you couldn't handle some of the things that Canelo was doing. We didn't look like Crawford had that problem.
But here's where it gets even stranger. After Boots sparred with Canelo, he changed his prediction. Suddenly, he wasn't siding with Canelo anymore. He became neutral. And you'd think it would go the other way around. Before sparring, maybe neutral, maybe leaning Crawford. Then, after getting in the ring with Canelo, you'd expect him to say, "Oh yeah, now I'm definitely picking Canelo." Especially since Canelo was paying him to be there. But nope, that wasn't the case. So why would Boots change his tune? Well, there are two possible reasons. First, maybe he spotted flaws in Canelo's game during sparring and thought, "If I can see them, Crawford will definitely exploit them." Now, Yo-Yo Hernandez said Boots struggled at times with Canelo's tricks, but let's be real, that could have gone both ways. There were certainly moments where Ennis was giving Canelo serious problems in the ring. Second reason? Maybe Boots was clashing with his dad, who had been picking Crawford since day one. At the end of the day, though, Ennis hurt his own reputation by later admitting he didn't even watch the Crawford versus Canelo fight.
There's a lot of pictures kind of going viral with Hernandez and Jaron. It's kind of like he has like the Avengers or like the Justice League sparring partners taking the fight serious. Really, you know, tough sparring partners. Just wanting to get your thoughts that, you know.
What is there to talk about? You fighting the best fighter in the world. You better be taking it serious. You know, that goes to show, you know, how serious he's taking me and how much he respects me. Because, you know, if I haven't fought anyone, if I was too small, if I was, you know, all these things that all the media say I was, then he wouldn't need these guys to help prepare him to fight me. He wouldn't, you know, need all the help that, you know, he's getting. But I'm happy that he's getting the help that he needs because, you know, after, you know, September 13th, there'll be no excuses.
That's a shocking stance. Because let's be honest, if Canelo had won, I bet Boots would have proudly told everyone he watched, celebrating Canelo as one of the all-time greats. Remember, Boots himself once called Canelo pound for pound the best in the world, the Michael Jordan of boxing, even ranking him above Crawford. But here's the truth, Boots needs to understand there's enough space on this ship for everyone. You don't need to push anyone else off just to stand tall. You're in arguably the deepest division in the sport, full of opportunities. If you keep doing your thing, you can carve your legacy alongside Mayweather, Crawford, and Ward. Congratulating another man's success won't
price,
damage
man,
your career.
And I guess Boots, he had his price. I don't know what he getting, but he sold out. That's all I can say. He sold out. Now, I'm just gonna state the fact. He sold out. That's it. He sold out. That's it. You know what I mean? And like I say, I don't knock Canelo, but come on. You could say graciously, nah, I'm out of training, or I'm doing this, or you ain't got to tell him hell no. Just tell him in a gracious way. Tell him in a gracious way. Appreciate the offer, but I ain't no sparring partner. Anything. But nah, here you go. Smiling, giggling, taking pictures. All right. So listen, we gonna whoop two asses that night. Canelo's and his. Okay? Canelo's and his. All right.
Come on. Dame me my dinero. Come on. Y'all bet me. Who first? 100. Yeah, where's that?
Yes,
I got Zell. We can do all that later. That's 100. Come on. That's 200 cash. Come on. That much. It's another 100. Get that. That's another 200. Look at that. You see that, huh? We getting that. That's another 100. Yeah. Come on. Where y'all at? One of them betting me $200 over there. Who was sitting on that by that car?
You only did 200.
Yeah. Who that was? Sold me 100. What you got, 500 for me? And you got 100? Look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. I missed you $200. That was you? Yeah, that's 200, right? Your 100, right? Still missing some money. 1, 6, 11, that's 500, 12, 13, that's all 14. 14 big ones, baby.
Hey.
Barbecue today. Thank you, sir. What y'all want to eat? Yeah, y'all want barbecue today? What y'all want? Barbecue. Glaciers!
So with that said, I'll wrap this video here. That's all I've got for now. I'm moving on to the next story. And before I go, let me tell you about Isa Israel Law Firm, a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, right in a hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside the ring, they're the team to trust. They specialize in trademarks, business names, logos, even immigration issues. Also, check this out. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns, bruises, or even reduce swelling after training, Lee Face and Body Oil is perfect for you. Top boxers are already using it to cut down inflammation and pain. Grab yours today at elday.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.